Meet Squeaky. She's not your average porker. Taking a page from the classic literary novel Charlotte's Web, she is truly some pig. Tipping the scales at close to 600 pounds, this feral hog has brought on a new twist to working Texas cattle.
She's not really like a wild hog. She's more like a pet, a dog. You know, she goes with us everywhere in the pasture, and she does what I tell her. She works cows. She'll put them together.
You heard him right. Squeaky is the first known self-taught cow pig. Mike Vieira came across the quarter ton of fun 5 years ago, lying in a pasture next to her dead mother. Just days old, he adopted the piglet and soon found she had a unique gift.
We was working cattle one day, about 6 of us, and we got in behind the cattle, and she was in between the horses and the cows, and she started putting the back together. And then when we got them out on the road, she worked the back, and you know, a cow would break, she'd whip around and put them back in the herd. So we got a cow pig. Squeak, come here. Squeak, squeak.
Named by his grandson, Squeaky is Mike's helper at the China Grove Ranch owned by Hall of Fame pitcher Nolan Ryan. It's an unusual job title for a species that has been anything but welcome on Texas ranches. Feral hogs have a destructive reputation and are invading every inch of the Lone Star State. But it's that same pedigree and unique talent that has made Squeaky a multimedia celebrity.
They stop on the road, you know, and they know it's her. 4 or 5 cars will stop. Some of you roll the window down and say, "Is that Squeaky?"
Fans will even drop off table scraps. After all the hard work, Squeaky has but one request when her day is done: call her when it's time for pizza.
Sometimes we'd bring it out here for lunch, and we laid the box down one time, and she grabbed it and took off. So we started feeding her pizza when she did good things, and she loved it ever since.
Her favorite, a large pepperoni washed down with a Coke and Dr. Pepper. For dessert, how about a half a bag of marshmallows? Hog heaven seems to take on a whole new meaning. It's no wonder this pig prefers the comforts of the ranch over the wild. Even other hogs, raccoons, and possums aren't welcomed in her eyes. However gentle she may appear, Mike says you can never forget she's a wild animal.
Come on, Squeak.
While Squeaky warms up to some visitors, others should beware.
If you come out here with slacks and a white shirt and cologne on, well, you got a problem. Because she'll definitely jack with you.
Her herding days are, for the most part, finished. After all, 600 pounds is quite a load to carry, which leads to the question...
You ever thought about Diet Dr. Pepper, maybe?
That's something to think about.
In the meantime, a good scratch and a mud hole visit is the life for this not-so-feral hog. For TFB News, Matt Felder, Bonnie.